What's up, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for stopping by today. The video you're about to see is of a video that many of you have been requesting. This has been, of all my barbecue crawls, the most requested spot to visit. Today's spot, Franklin's BBQ in Austin, Texas. Now, before we get started with the video, I want to say thank you to Jim and his wife. You'll see them here in the video in a second. Jim and his wife. Jim is a subscriber. He came from the Houston area to join me in this crawl. So I really appreciate him and his wife taking the time out, of their day to come and spend this day with me. Making the long drive, getting in line really, really early, and just hanging out with me and accompanying me in this crawl. So Jim, thank you, and thank you to the missus. Secondly, I want to thank Dave Murphy. So I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but in previous videos, I've started down in the link under the show me I've started to include a link to my PayPal account, and it's not something that I want to do. I've been putting it off for a while. I've had people, subscribers, telling me that I should include one on there, and I just, it's just something that it's not something that I really wanted to do, because I don't like to say, hey, donate to my page, but some of you have been asking about it. So I went ahead and created one. I left it in the link. I didn't say anything, and just if you see it and felt like you wanted to donate, great. If you didn't, no big deal. I didn't want to make a deal about it, so I've never brought it up. But Dave had been donating, and his donations helped make this barbecue crawl possible as well. So Dave Murphy, thank you so much. These things aren't cheap. They take money. I've got to take time away from work in a lot of cases to do them. So this is going to be the only time that I mention this, and moving forward, I probably won't bring it up again. But I will be leaving a link to a PayPal account in my videos. If you're inclined to to help keep if you're inclined to help donate and help me keep content like this coming, I'd appreciate it. If not, trust me, it's not a big deal. I've survived without it. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. I'm not going to bring it up again. But anyway, Dave, thank you so much. Again, you helped make this crawl possible. Anyway, let's get into this video. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom! All right, you guys, we're here at Franklin's BBQ in Austin, Texas. You guys have been asking me to come here for quite a while, and I'm finally here. I've got Jim here and his wife, who came in from the Houston, Texas area. Jim is a subscriber. We've been talking a little bit here lately and planning this little meetup, and so I'm glad that him and his wife were able to make it out. So it is about 8:45 in the morning. We got here at 7 in the morning. They don't open till 11. So this is definitely one of those places where you got to get in line early. As you can see, like that line, it goes all the way down to the end of the street, and it's going to go around the block. So if you want barbecue, you definitely have to get here early, and it's a wait, but I got a feeling it's going to be worth it. So we're just hanging out. Again, it's kind of boring. It's just sitting here for so long, but we'll get inside eventually, and when we do, we'll show you what we're going to order, and give it a taste and let you guys know what we think. And I think you guys are going to enjoy this video. Again, you guys have been asking for it. I'm bringing it to you, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Jim here joining me today, and his wife here. So hi, Jim. Jim came in from Houston, right? So we're out here. It's a little after 7, probably about 7:30ish. And we're not too far. That's the front door right there. You see the front door right there? So we're not far. This should be a really, really good day. The food's going to be excellent. I just know it. So the bad part is having to wait. We'll probably have to wait 5 hours before we actually sit down and eat. So it's going to be a long day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. Before they open. Yeah.
Is this the whole restaurant right now?
And it goes all the way around. Smokehouse, where their pits are.
You want to put your stuff up? Once we open, we're going to be moving. FYI. Same goes for all y'all. If you want to keep all your stuff out, it's cool.
We're way up there. I'm back.
Oh, she got lost.
No. Drop it. This is the line. What's up, brother? First time?
Yes.
Yeah? Awesome. Where you from? Are you from here?
No, I'm from Mexico.
Mexico?
So we have fun as 2 hours.
Oh, awesome,
Yes.
awesome. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
There's a door right there. So we're not too far from the front. So. All right, Jim. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready to try some good barbecue? Yeah.
Long time coming.
Yeah. So this should be fun. The queue, I think it's gonna be really, really good. I've been here before. First time.
First time.
Jim, first time. His wife right behind him, her first time. So I think this is gonna be really good. It should be fun. So we're not too far. As soon as they open up, they should be opening up in about 5 minutes or less. And from the time they open up to the time we get to the front,
Hopefully get in around 11:30.
So from the time they open up, which is just here in a couple of minutes, by the time we get to the counter, I think the guy just said it'd be about 30 minutes. So not too bad. Not too bad of a wait. I figured we'll be done about 12:15, 12:30 by the time we're done eating. So it should be exciting. I'm looking forward to this one. So I hope Jim and the missus really enjoy it. Again, thank you guys for coming down or coming over to join me
Thanks for
on
having
this barbecue crawl. Yeah, so we've been talking a little bit about making this happen. It's finally happening, so I'm excited. It's going to be good. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I'll pick back up once we get inside.
That line is what you came for.
Alright. The doors are open and we are going in.
Thank you.
Alright, brother. I'm gonna look for you for that tour.
Yeah, totally. Whenever you're ready.
I've got to add
I don't
it.
look good on camera though. Yeah, but feeling good? Thank you guys for waiting.
There's the ordering counter up there. Seating area. They got seating area outside. It's not that big actually. On the outside it looks a lot bigger. But it's not that big in there.
Anybody need a beer over here? You guys all good? Anybody need a beer?
No. We're good. This is your first time here?
Yes, sir.
Where you guys from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut?
Yeah.
You guys flew or drove all the way down here? Flew?
Yeah.
Just for this or for just to visit?
Pretty much for this. Everything else is just like a side piece.
Yeah, well,
What
you
about
definitely
guys?
picked the right place.
Oh, you're with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our first time here, but I'm born and raised here. So I've been here before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's good. I
What
think
you
you
get?
guys. Everything, dude.
Everything?
Everything.
Turkey? You get the turkey?
Dude, the turkey is phenomenal, I'm telling you. You have to try it all. At least as far as the meats go, right? You have to try it all. So, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed at all. So, all right, they're from Connecticut. Again, this guy is from Mexico, which is just crazy. Came all the way from Mexico just to try Franklin's barbecue. That's crazy.
Right here.
Like any slice, sir? No, thank you. Yes, bread.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Pretty good. We'll start with brisket.
Yeah, can I get a half a pound of brisket moist?
Half pound.
Yeah, moist.
Any ribs?
Yeah, a quarter ribs or one rib.
Quarter rib coming up.
Half brisket.
Half brisket.
And any pulled pork sausage?
Yeah, a quarter of the pulled pork and a quarter of the sausage.
That's sausage, no turkey.
Quarter pulled pork, quarter sausage.
Quarter pound right there. Half brisket, quarter rib, quarter pork, one wing,
And a quarter of turkey.
and a quarter turkey. Yeah.
Thank you. Hi. Would like any size, sir?
Single pinto and potato salad.
Italian.
Hi.
Howdy. All right, you guys. For the sides, I went with pinto beans and potato salad. And for the meats, I got some sausage. We got some ribs, pork spare ribs. I've got some pulled pork. We got some turkey. And we got some brisket, the moist. Man, look at that. That thing is just tender as all get out. This is gonna be good. All right. Jim and his bride. They've got some beans, potato salad, coleslaw, sausage, a ton of brisket, a ton of turkey, a ton of ribs. But they're taking some of that home for their boys. So maybe. So this is what we're. Oh, you gotta have the big red, right? You gotta have the big red. So this is what we're going to feast on. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna eat, and then afterwards we'll talk about how we liked it. I'll get Jim on camera talking about how he liked it. So instead of filming, eating every single thing, we'll just eat it and then give you our opinions afterwards. Potato salad. Man, that's good. Pinto beans. Feel a little bit of heat in these, but they're good. They're good, right? The beans are really good. Turkey, some moist turkey. Yeah. That turkey's really good too.
That's the only thing I ever got there after a while.
The beans are really good.
Yeah, I sent you the recipe.
So he has, I think it's 3 different sauces. I think one's a regular, one's a vinegar base, and I think one's an espresso. This might be the espresso. I don't know. We're gonna put a little bit on the tray of each 3 and just see what it tastes like. I think that was the espresso. It might be this one, but. Right out. All right. Is that the rib? Yeah. I just took a bite of it. Perfect. It's so tender. Wow. Pulled pork isn't baked down here, but we got some pulled pork. Try a little bit with the bark.
I don't know why.
It's good. Not mind blowing. But it's good. Again, pulled pork down here isn't that big. So
This one's for us.
try a little bit with the sauce.
You gotta bring something here.
Definitely better with the sauce. The bite itself, and sausage. Alright, we're gonna try the brisket. Look at that, it's just falling apart. Definitely tender. Alright, let's give it a shot. That's good. That's good. Melts in your mouth. Extremely tender. Damn it, that's good. That brisket's good.
minute, and well, actually, I won't be back, but Tim asked you to open it.
So overall, what do you think?
What's that?
Overall, what do you think?
No, it's great.
You gotta have the turkey.
Turkey was
Yeah,
it's great.
yeah, awesome. Awesome. So you guys about to go on the pit tour?
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in there too. I may jump in there with y'all, so we'll see. All right, so we just got done eating, so we'll kind of talk about what we thought of the food. I'll let Brother Jam say what he thought about each meat. I'll say what I thought about each meat. Let's start with the pulled pork. What do you think about the pulled pork? Your personal opinion. I'll say I thought it was a little.
It was least favorite,
Mine too.
least flavor.
Yeah, pulled pork down here in Texas isn't very big,
No.
so it tastes like they kept it really simple. There wasn't a ton of flavor in it at all. We definitely had to add the some sauce to it, you know,
Absolutely.
to add some flavor to it. The sausage,
A little on the greasy side.
I thought it was safe. I mean, it was good, but it was just your regular sausage.
Didn't
I mean,
stand out at all.
yeah, it didn't stand out, but it didn't. You know, if you were grating them, I don't think it hurt them. I think
No.
I think they really played it safe, but you know, it was a good sausage. Turkey. What do you think of the turkey? And Mrs. Jim.
Great flavor, a little dry.
Yeah.
Overall, it was still good though.
And that was the same problem I had last time I was here. Is that the turkey was a little dry, and I thought maybe it was just, you know, they were having an off day. So today I was really expecting it to be, you know, on point and a lot different. But it was. I mean, there was some flavor there, but it definitely was a little bit on the drier side. Ribs. What do you think about ribs?
My first bite, I didn't really care for it. But
You thought it was too salty,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, the first bite was way too salty, but the rest was pretty awesome. It wasn't that bad of a rib at all.
Yeah, I thought the rib was good. It definitely had a lot of pepper to it. When you bit into it, there was some heat there, but it didn't linger much because, again, it was just, you know, the heat from the pepper that they put on there, which is actually pretty heavy. I thought the rib was actually really good. You know, the tenderness I think was spot on. When you bit into it, you know, pulled away from the bone, and the whole thing didn't fall off. It was a good rib. I thought it was a good rib. Well, before we get to the brisket, what about the sides? So we both had pinto beans, potato salad, and then he had the coleslaw. So pinto beans, what do you think about that?
Probably the best I've had.
Yeah,
I
those
love it.
those pinto beans are actually really, really good.
Yeah,
There was some.
It's a must-have here.
Yeah, there was some heat there that you tasted on the back end, but it didn't burn long. It didn't last long. but it definitely was like hit you in the back of the head and said, "Hey, I'm here." So I thought the beans also were really good. What about the potato salad?
Potato salad.
Yeah. It was a mustard-based potato salad. I like it mayo-based, but it wasn't bad. I thought it was pretty good. Wasn't the best I had, but it was a good, safe potato salad. Coleslaw. You got the coleslaw. I did try your coleslaw.
It's sort of sour. I prefer a sweet coleslaw. Was my least favorite side.
I would totally agree with that. Yeah, the coleslaw was. I wouldn't recommend it, or I wouldn't have it next time that I'm here. I would, if you're a first timer, I would definitely say try it, because it's going to kind of depend on what you like. But I wouldn't have it again personally. So it was. I've had better. The king of all meats, brisket. What do you think about the brisket?
Absolutely worth every bit of hype.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be like that. Probably the most tender brisket I've ever had. It actually melted in your mouth. Flavor was great. It was great.
Yeah, that brisket was extremely tender. I mean, they cooked it perfectly. It had some great flavor on it. It was a really good brisket, I thought. I would say it's up there with some of the best brisket I've had. I've been here before. The last time I was here, I went too high on it. This time around, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent for me. The sauces, they have an espresso sauce, a regular sauce, and I believe it was like a vinegar-based sauce. The sauces were good. I mean, I think each one of them went, depending on what you paired it with. Kind of tasted better. I thought the espresso kind of went really well with the ribs.
Turkey.
She thought it went great with the turkey, and it did. It went well with the turkey. The regular sauce I thought went great with the brisket and the sausage. And I think it's a vinegar-based sauce. It was not a lot of flavor there, but again, in Texas we're not used to that. So I think they were kind of catering to the masses with that one. But overall, your experience, what would you say? Both of you.
I think it's a must-see restaurant. It's great. Definitely lives up to the hype.
Yeah. If you're ever in the area, I would definitely suggest trying it out. We waited. We got a line at 7 a.m. They don't open until 11, and we got to the counter about 11:30. But the wait actually went by really quickly. I was expecting to kind of dread it and think it was gonna take forever, but it went by really quick. So, it wasn't that bad. Is it worth the wait, in your opinion?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I would definitely say so. It's not something I would do on the daily.
No.
But if you're ever in the area, it's definitely something that you need to experience. So if you're ever in the Austin area and you haven't been here, I highly recommend checking it out. Overall, I think it was a great experience. I really want to thank Jim and his wife for coming out and joining me. They drove all the way out here from the Houston area, so I truly appreciate it. And I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a safe trip back home. And that's it. Right? We're good. That's the. You guys wanted Franklin's. You got Franklin's. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, you guys. I will see you then. Take care.